they give two wrong front rotors, man. I knew these people were incompetent. Alright, I might get back. Welcome aboard on this journey we are going to do today for a BMW X5. At least I think it's an X5. I went to a different parts store today because the customer requested a certain brand of brake. They're called Techstar. There'll be a video here so you can see what they're all about. Some sort of Euro delivered type brake pads and rotors. Took absolutely ages in there to get the parts. I'm not used to that. The store I normally go to are extremely efficient and very good at what they do. When I got there, the quote was completely wrong over the phone, so I ended up having to pay a little bit more, which, oh well, it's the way it goes. But anyway, so we're going to head there now, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to get some actual good footage because I've worked on this guy's car before, and it's one of those situations where I'm just going to message him, hey, I'm going to be doing some content stuff. I hate saying that, not content, recording stuff for the business, and hopefully he's cool with it. So we'll rock up and see what happens. So we'll get stuck straight in, eh? As usual, you want to take that cap off first because you do not want to push that brake fluid back up and destroy the seals in the brake master. So, a little bit of a lip on it, but these pads are done. Look at that, correct bit's already on it. What car were we working on last time? Can't remember. How did it get bird shit on here, eh? That is, if you're going to do this job, get one of these impact sockets or impact screwdrivers. Makes life a billion times easier. Take this guy off, chuck him to the side here, give everything a scrub. With this retainer, you just kind of want to get a grip on one of the parts of it, lever it, pull it towards you, and bang, she comes out. Clean this later. From there, there'll be a couple of like dust covers on it. I'm gonna rip these off. It's missing one there. Don't blame me, there was only one. See if this is similar size. Nope. Size 7 euros for you. Get your lovely breaker bar out. Speed this up, we're going to get this adapter so we can chuck on this 1/2 inch. Far enough, pull it towards you, and then she'll come off. These are about the right time to change. But before we continue, let's make sure we got the right stuff. As you can see, there is quite a difference. Man, these are thick pads. Sweet. Alright, we got the right stuff, which is a very good sign. Alright, from there we compress this guy. If anyone needs one of these, I actually have my own brand, or sell them. I want to test them out and see what people reckon, get some feedback. Comment below if you want one, or email me in the description and you can buy one and I'll send one out to you. And let me know what you reckon. And then hold your breath. Hit it with some brake clean. Wipe it down, clean it. You can put it where it's not going to fall. From there, I'm going to take these guys off. So they completely change from being socket to this. From there, you guys know the drill. You're going to clean all that. From there, hit it with some brake clean. Clean where the pads are actually going to be sliding about. To the side. And this guy should just come off. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. Wearing a lot more on the inside. Now everything's clean, reassemble. Again, this ain't super duper necessary, but I'm in the habit of doing it. Check some anti-seize, face of the hub, just around the rim. So we got this, as promised, the Techstar brand. Used them before, pretty good. But again, not my go-to, but the customer wanted them. He requested these, so that is what he gets. Now, these have a geomat finish, so they don't have oil, so you don't really need to hit them with some, like, wipe them down. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm not in the habit of taking chances. And what's good about cleaning everything as you go is that reassembling it makes it way quicker. So good trick is keep the tool out that you're going to use, because we're going straight to that other side, so keep this out and chuck this guy back on, size 7. That goes in, put a touch here, so that's in. From there we got these guys we've got to clean up. Not the most difficult job, but a very important one nonetheless. Bang! Again, keep your tools together because we're going to be using the other side, or doing the other side, so don't need to throw them all the way. From there, so what you want to do is you want to stick this guy there, and then, so the front one's in, and you want to keep pressure on it, and then flip this tab over. Keep the pressure there. You'll hear a click like that, and you are done. Only 3 more to go. 1 more front, 2 rears, I mean. But yeah, these were definitely due. That is a massive difference. These are definitely due to be changed. Oh man, again, like how do they give 2 wrong front rotors, man. I knew these people were incompetent. Alright. I might have to just run back there now, grab the stuff and come back. I might do the rear brakes first though. He gave me the wrong rotor. I'm just going to have to quickly run back. I'm just going to leave everything the way it is, jacked up. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll be back shortly. Alright, we're going over. Forget it, because one, I can't leave the car jacked up. I mean, I have to put it all back together. And two, I just don't want to go there, and if the friggin' rear brakes are wrong, I'm going to have to deal with that. Maybe I'll just throw a wheel back on and do the rears now. Change of plans. I'm going to take this wheel off because to remove this isn't actually quite difficult, because it's got a brake shoe. I don't have to use the handbrake to... I don't have to take the handbrake off to do it. Alright, we're almost finished chucking it back together. Just doing these slide pins. I didn't record it because I'm trying to save battery, because we've still got a lot to go. But good news is that the parts are correct for the rear. So I'm just going to smash them out now so I don't have to do a whole heap of crap when I come back. For the sake of time, we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Done. Alright, let's go get that front rotor. Arrived at the place, but I ain't risking it. I'm going to compare this one to the one I'm getting. That looks right. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, we have the correct parts. Man, so annoying, but one of the numbers was off by one, but I suppose the silver lining is he did have the right one, because I'm not too keen on mix and matching brake rotors, like different brands and whatnot. It's just, it'd probably be fine, but it also just feels like it's asking for trouble. So I'm gonna head back there now. 30 minutes there or here and 30 minutes back with a couple of tolls. People always ask me, like, so what do? Do I charge the customer a bit extra because I don't have it? Do I get money back from the parts guy, or do they give me something cheaper? Unfortunately, the answer is neither. It just lands on me. I have to bite the I have to take the hit, kind of thing. So it's just the way it goes, I suppose, when you're running a business, because there's no way I'm putting it onto my customer. There's no way I'm going to say, oh hey, it was wrong and I got to go back, or whatever people do, you know. I know some people do it, but that's just not how I operate. If I get, example would be, if someone comes out to do a job for me and they stuff something up, they don't have a part, they don't get prepared, I don't expect to be charged any extra. We had an agreement, we had an arrangement. This is what it is, this is the price, this is what you're getting. And unless it's something on their actual vehicle which was unexpected, which may be, you know, like, you know, if someone says I need brake pads and actually the rotors are completely stuffed, well then yeah, you say, hey listen, we're going to get some rotors, we're going to buy them. But I'm not in the business of charging customers for things that they have nothing to do with. So it's alright. Main thing, we got it, chuck it back on. I did those rear brakes. From there it should all be good. We'll go for a spin, reset the brake pad wear indicator or wear sensor, and we should be good to go. So we'll head back there now. Hopefully there's not too much traffic, but see when we get there. We have returned. It's time to finish what we started. I mean that side, that's one away. Alright, done. Let's take it for a spin. Now remember, these rotors will turn silver slash. So now we need to reset the brake pad wear sensors. So get it to do that. Hold this button down. So it's going to come up with that. We skip through that, then we hold that down. Perform reset, push it again to hold it. I'm holding down on the button. You probably don't need to, but... So that one's good. Alright, test drive. It's literally one thing after another with this job. The rear brake pad wear sensor is not right. So I gotta go get another one. I spoke to Alvin is his name, cool as dude. One of these customers where you just put in the extra effort because he's super cool fella. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones where when you get a customer that's patient, understanding, all the rest of it, you do go that extra mile. Not saying I don't have my standards with everyone, but it's one of those situations where it does pay dividends for my customers, especially ones like him who are like super cool, because just go the extra effort, you know, because it's worth it. It's worth it when you got a nice fella like that, and you know, it's all easy, no drama. But back to the point, I reset that front brake pad wear sensor, but the rear one I need to get tomorrow. I can hear a squeak, and it ain't my car, it's this freaking Hilux next to me. This happened actually in one of the previous videos with that blue BMW. They gave me the wrong sensor and I couldn't reset the code. Ah well. Alright, let's bed these in. They feel pretty good. Alright, bedding them in now. Few good stops. I'll find a quiet little street just to make sure it's not making any weird noise. Fresh gloves, by the way, not the ones I was working on the car with, because don't want to get any grubby oil stains or whatever you want to call it on the customer's vehicle. I'm tripping out thinking that the car's got like something wrong with the front, but then I realized the lane assist in this vibrates. Alright, feel better now. Okay, slow crawl. Nice and quiet. Pick up a bit of speed. Slow it down. I think we're good to go. Feels real good now. All sorted here. Everything's done. You'll see the video, and I know it's not even that big of a deal, but from there, front brake pads, rotors, rear, everything clean, guide pin slide, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know why he gave me two different size rotors, but one of them was, I think, for like the M Sport version. But other than that, I'm gonna put this in the car. Oh man, thank God this day's over, or I should say this job. I got another one after this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm gonna end it now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Any suggestions, any feedback, hit me up. I don't know how to make changing brakes or working on cars any funner, but I think if I get better at editing and all this kind of stuff, it might make a big difference. So stay tuned for that, and also working out how to start filming with the customer in it like a lot of other people do. I think that's a bit interesting. Or a bit more interesting. I need to get him a brake pad wear indicator, and I'm going to do that ASAP. So hopefully I can work it out, get it tomorrow or something. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.